Deep within the shadowy hills of Tennessee lies a chilling tale that has echoed through American folklore for over 2 centuries. The story of the Bell Witch. It is not just any haunting, but perhaps the most harrowing and sinister account of supernatural torment ever recorded. For the Bell family, their story began innocently enough, but spiraled into a nightmare that still sends shivers down the spines of all who dare relive it. It started in 1817, when John Bell moved his family to a secluded farm near Red River. They thought they were beginning a new chapter, but instead, they found themselves in the crosshairs of a vengeful, unseen force. Strange noises soon invaded their once quiet home, knocks echoing through the wooden walls, scratching that seemed to come from nowhere, and the faint, disjointed sound of footsteps when no one was there. At first, they told themselves it was nothing, a creaky house perhaps, or the antics of woodland creatures. But the noises wouldn't stop. And worse, they began to intensify, growing louder, more insistent, and disturbingly unexplainable. The calm of the countryside seemed to turn against them, as though something ancient and malevolent had taken a keen interest in their lives. The primary focus of this dark force was the family's youngest daughter, Betsy Bell. Her nightmare took a physical form, with scratches suddenly appearing on her skin, unseen hands yanking her hair, and even her body being violently flung from her bed during the dead of night. Imagine the terror of a child, ripped from sleep by forces she couldn't comprehend.
Help!
The Bell family,
Is anyone
once
there?
skeptical of ghost stories, found themselves at the center of one they could neither escape nor deny. The terror deepened as the disturbances revealed an intelligent and cruel presence. The family reported hearing a distinct voice that identified itself as Kate, a spirit claiming to be a witch who had an old score to settle. The voice was not only articulate but unnervingly bold. It would laugh at their fear, ridicule their prayers, and toy with their sanity. On some nights, Kate would mimic the voices of friends and family, calling loved ones by name with eerie perfection, only to laugh cruelly when the hoax was revealed. This was not a ghost content to remain silent or spectral. Kate sought to instill dread with a sharp, mocking presence. While some entities fade into the eerie background, this one seemed to revel in psychological torment. Word quickly spread, and curious townsfolk came from miles around to witness what many called the talking poltergeist. While some dismissed the phenomena as mere superstition, others left the Bell home convinced that an unholy force was at work. For young Betsy, escape seemed impossible. Night after night, she bore the physical marks of the witch's fury. Her laughter, her prayers, and even her tears only seemed to rouse Kate's malevolent amusement. No scratches, whispers, or threats compared to the horror of enduring such an intimate and unrelenting assault by an entity that defied comprehension. John Bell, patriarch of the family, became Kate's ultimate mark. Over time, Bell's health began to deteriorate. Seizures racked his body, and his mind showed signs of crumbling under the pressure of the haunting. The entity spoke dark prophecies about Bell's doom with chilling confidence. In 1820, tragedy struck when John Bell's lifeless body was discovered in the home. Nearby, a mysterious black liquid was found, which the voice claimed to be its doing. As the family mourned, Kate's ominous proclamation echoed through the air. "I've got him now." After John's death, the torment lessened, and for a time the Bell family found quiet. But nothing about this story allows for peace. Before disappearing, Kate vowed to return in 7 years. When 1828 came, reports of strange activity were once again whispered around the farm, though not to the same devastating degree. Yet, the legend says Kate's spirit lingered, surfacing once more in the 1930s when locals reported similar phantom disturbances. Today, the haunting of the Bell Witch remains shrouded in mystery. Was it truly the work of a vengeful witch's spirit? Or does the story reflect something deeper, the manifestation of fear, guilt, or even hysteria? For centuries, this tale has sparked the imaginations of horror enthusiasts, inspiring films, books, and local legends. But one message resonates above all else. Some doors, once opened, cannot be shut. As the shadows lengthen and the winds howl through the Tennessee hills, the Bell Witch reminds us that all tales of terror stem from a place of truth. So, as you drift into the stillness of the night, remember the whispers of the Bell Witch, for they may call out to you too, from the unseen corners of the dark. Sleep well, if you can.